In this presentation, we will learn more about why doulas need liability insurance and how that insurance helps you as a business owner. The information contained here has been prepared by Civitas Strategies and is not intended to constitute legal, tax, or financial advice. The Civitas Strategies team has used reasonable efforts in collecting, preparing, and providing this information, but does not guarantee its accuracy, completeness, adequacy, or currency. The publication and distribution of this information are not intended to create, and receipt does not constitute, an attorney-client or any other advisory relationship. Reproduction of this information and recording of this content, including the use of AI, are expressly prohibited. Only non-commercial uses of this work are permitted. In today's conversation, we will explore the need for liability insurance, the different types of coverage, and how to find the best policy for your business. As a small business owner, you already have so many expenses. You might wonder, should I also pay for business liability insurance? The short answer is yes. Liability insurance is a necessity, even for the smallest of businesses. Many unexpected events can happen, not only to individuals in your care, but also to their families or anyone on your property. A client could experience an unexpected health event during labor support, or a visitor to your office or workshop could trip over a misplaced item and get injured. You must take steps to legally protect yourself and your business from the many different scenarios that could result in someone being injured. In cases where someone is hurt, they may need compensation for medical care, as well as compensation for pain and suffering. These events can result in lawsuits that can quickly exceed several $100,000. Such legal actions could cause significant financial damage to your business. It is important to note that for home-based businesses, your homeowners or renters' policies will not cover the cost of these types of lawsuits, since they are associated with your business and not your home. What kind of coverage should you have? There are typically two types of liability insurance: general and professional. General liability insurance covers physical risks, such as a client slipping on a wet floor during a prenatal meeting or tripping over a bag during a postpartum visit. Professional liability insurance, which is separate, will cover circumstances when you don't do something properly or make an error, such as providing incorrect breastfeeding guidance or miscommunicating essential postpartum care information. When choosing liability coverage, there are many different potential costs that you will need insurance coverage for. Look for policies that cover key costs, such as attorney's fees for defending against lawsuits, as well as legal expenses incurred from representation for administrative hearings with government agencies, such as licensing, medical expenses for the injured party, judgments regarding allegations of abuse and neglect, issues with food preparation or the distribution of medication, accidents occurring due to swimming pools, play structures, or toys, injuries from any animals the clients may come into contact with, and the actions of all employees and volunteers. In addition to general and professional liability insurance, you can also purchase secondary insurance. Secondary insurance will cover the deductible for each claim, which is how much you have to pay before insurance kicks in, and will help to limit your financial exposure. Deductibles are often overlooked out-of-pocket expenses and can sometimes be very high. Having secondary insurance will prevent you from having to pay anything before your insurance coverage pays out. When choosing which insurance coverage to purchase, other key numbers to know are the occurrence and aggregate limits. The occurrence limit is the amount the insurance will provide for each instance. The aggregate limit is the total amount over multiple incidents that insurance will cover. For example, if a client sustains a minor injury during a prenatal visit, you would refer to the occurrence limit to know the maximum amount covered for that single incident. If another client was injured last month, and two separate incidents occur this month, you would need to consider not only the coverage for each occurrence, but also the aggregate limit to ensure all incidents fall within your total coverage. So how do you go about getting liability insurance? You may want to start by contacting your current insurance agent, since there may be a discount for having more than one policy with them. You may also want to get a couple of different quotes to compare. When choosing your policy, it is important that you have the agent explain what is and what isn't covered in detail. Think of situations that could occur and discuss if the policy you are considering would cover such scenarios. Looking for more info? For more information about the New Jersey Doula Initiative, reach out to njdoula@civstrat.com or go to njdoulabusinesssources.com. There you'll find access to free resources to support your doula business. And be sure to visit the Civitas Strategies YouTube channel for more valuable resources to support you and your business.